What is up, everyone? It is Jonathan here for FCRS Racing iRacing League at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Get ready for 100 laps here at New Hampshire. Got David on the pole, got Kyle Cleveland in second, Wes third, and fourth is Mitchell. Got four right there, ready to get going here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We're here for Monday. The reason why I didn't do a broadcast for that race Monday is because when they had the big update for iRacing on Tuesday, and I didn't have time after the fact to do it. So I apologize for that, not getting that done. But here we go. 100 laps here at New Hampshire. Green flag. We're racing. Side by side for the lead. As David in 25 has the nose edge, but Kyle gets the momentum on the outside. Side by side down in turn number one. Kyle throws it into turn number one. But David on the inside still trying to charge back. Has a little bit of momentum down in back straightaway, still side by side. Now Kyle really throws it into turn number three and will take the lead over on lap number two. Got Wes Graham third here. Got battle for the fourth position as we got our first caution out of the race. Trying to see who that is. I think that is the 36 that we don't see on the screen. We'll back quickly and figure out what happened there to the 36 as he's side by side with Orndorff. Let's try that one more time because it was a bad angle. Looks like he just got loose. Trying to overcorrect it into the wall. Clips the 26 of Guzzi there and brings out the first caution. And in a very long time since we ever had a caution in this league. But the very first caution in a long time is out. To the leaders here. As they are catching up to the pace car. So right now, Kyle Cleveland leads the race. 4 laps in. David in the 25. Wes in the 88 in third. Shouldn't see any pit stops here. We have 2 sets of tires in the pits. We're going to at least need 1 pit stop in this race. The 18 of Blaine in the 6th position. Got Alex Reno in 7th. Good strong start for him as well. This is DJ. Right behind him in the would be or the 8th position. 9th is Jonathan Orndorff in the new paint scheme, Pepsi. Next week, the race will be at Auto Club, and that will be a throwback paint scheme week. So we'll definitely see different paint schemes on other cars as well. As we are 1 to green. He gets still foul deck up. And get ready for racing once again. Kyle chooses the outside. Something I really hope iRacing someday down the road will get in is the choose rule. Because trust me, it would help a lot in this racetrack. It would help a lot in other tracks, but especially these kind of flat tracks like this, that the outside is preferred. All right, pace truck's off. And to the zone, green flag, back to racing. Kyle gets a really good jump. Into turn number 1. Davis still second. Mitchell on the outside of Wes Graham. He'll take that 3rd position over. Wes still trying to fight to the inside. Can't do it. Falls back in line. Davis right back to the bumper of Kyle as Mitchell's right to the bumper of David. Saw some battles back here. Alex in that 22 trying to get past the 19 of Robert. Can't do it. Robert gets to the outside, still side by side. And Alex will get by, and here comes Jonathan Orndorff by the 19. Single foul out here. Though Jonathan gets a good run down the front straight, trying to get past Alex. Drives in deep into turn number 1, trying to get that throttle picked up. Almost has him clear, but can't. Side by side down the back straightaway. As I believe there's about a 4 to lead. It was a close battle. Go back to the battle between Alex and Jonathan. That's for the 8th position. Alex gets a little bit wide. Jonathan tries to cut down the bottom. Guy got a good run. Gets a little loose off turn number 2. But hangs onto it, drives in deep into 3. And we'll take that 8th position over from Alex. Head back to the leaders. Giving that 25 right in the bumper of Kyle, trying to find any room to get by him. Essentially get side by side with him. One best way to pass someone is to get momentum out of a turn, to get side by side, and then slide job them going into the next turn, just because it's so hard to naturally try to pass one going into a turn here, especially if you try to pass them on the inside. Right now, everyone's single file for the most part. On lap number 14 of 100, Kyle Cleveland still leads. David in second, Mitchell third, Wes in fourth, Kyle Carpenter fifth, Blaine in sixth, DJ seventh, Jonathan in eighth, Alex in ninth, 10th goes to Robert, 11th Gage, and 12th Guzzy. They were trying to find some kind of momentum on that bottom, but the more you run that bottom, the more you're going to just tear up the right. Oh, Kyle gets loose off turn number 2, but hangs onto it, almost hits the wall. These cars will get very of a push loose in this car. You get very tight in the center, and then you try to put that throttle back down, and it snaps loose coming off the turn. Again, right now, everyone's single file. Wes Graham, who won last week at Texas, is right now in fourth, about 1.1 seconds behind Kyle Cleveland. Got Mitchell here in the 78, running in that third position, doing really good here. Trying to run down those front runners. They were trying to still find a way to get to that inside of Kyle. As we got a battle for the third position, Wes Graham throws it into turn number 3. And he'll get that position over Mitchell. Now Wes in third, Mitchell to fourth. Wes Graham still about 1.4 seconds behind Kyle Cleveland for that lead. As we have Jonathan and DJ. Jonathan slowly started to catch up to DJ. Trying to get him past him for that seventh position. On lap 21, 20 laps complete. On lap 21 of 100, as Jonathan trying to get past DJ. It's a pretty good run off to number 2. Trying to find any decent grip here. Ooh, both get a little sideways off turn number 4. Jonathan trying to do that diamond effect. He slides up the track, cuts down to the bottom, get a run. So far, not quite able to get that momentum. Oh, we got a pretty good run there. It gets a little bit sideways off 4. Oh, DJ into the wall. But hangs onto it. Jonathan trying to get a run off turn number 2. As we got a battle between Gage and Alex. Looks like that sell down for right now. DJ gets in the wall a little bit, and that allows Jonathan to get side by side into turn number 1. And Jonathan will take over that 7th position. Now Gage is starting to catch up to the 66. Go back up front. That gap between Kyle and David have separated just a little bit. Is now Wes Graham trying to close in this gap, as well as now Kyle Carpenter. He's gone past Mitchell. And now Kyle's up to the 4th position. Mitchell down to 5th. Oh, the corner of my eye. Mitchell gets sideways off 4, but hangs onto it. The longer the run goes, the more handful these cars are going to be, especially getting loose out of the turns. Got Blaine in the 18, sitting in the 6th position. Doing a good solid job here. Again, we have one pit stop. That pit stop should be around lap 50 to lap 53 in that time frame. Back up to the leaders. Just as we thought David was falling back, he is right there again. David looks to the inside of Kyle into turn number 3. Oh, he is right there off turn number 4. Can't do it. Kyle gets power back down. David's got a better launch off the turn. He got a little loose there. While these two are racing, it allows Wes Graham to catch up. Wes goes to the outside, trying to get that run down the hill again. Diamond in the corner. Again, a good run. As now Kyle starts pulling away again. That allows Wes to get to the bumper of David in that 25. Here we go, side by side. David got loose off turn number 4. Wes to the inside, pulls the slider, and Wes Graham to 2nd. Now Wes Graham trying to catch up to Kyle Cleveland, see if he can get the lead from him. Can Wes Graham go back to back and wins? Cal gets a little loose off 4. Allows West to get to his bumper. West is able to try to diamond the corner, get a launch off turn number 2. Cal's loose again, side by side down the back straight for the lead. Cal trying to pinch West to the bottom, make sure he can't get that drive off. Still side by side. West has got the edge though. Into turn number 1. Cal throws it in there deep. West does too. Cal can't hold on to it. West Graham to the lead. And now side by side for second. David falls back in line. But now West Graham to the lead on lap 34. West Graham pulling away. Here comes David to the inside. Still can't do it. Kyle Carpenter's caught up to this group now. He's looking to get not only to third, but also second. Cleveland struggling off these turns. David cuts way to the apron trying to get a good run. He almost does it. It's kind of side by side. He's going to lead to the inside there. Trying to get a run to the inside. Can he get the power down, get past Kyle? They're going to be side by side. 4 second, Kyle gets loose again. Kyle slips up a little bit and allows David to get by, and David gets the second. Here comes Kyle Carpenter trying to get that third position. Almost there, can't get quite past him yet. Side by side down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Carpenter throws it into turn 1, tries to pull a slide job, and will clear him. So Kyle, who was leading this race early, is now back to the 5th position. 4th position. West Graham has pulled out to a big lead once again. He is now 1.4 seconds ahead of David in that 25. Gonna go through the field again. Starting with Mitchell in 5th. Four seconds back. Got Blaine in the 6th position still. Got about 9.3 seconds. Seeing the back there, Jonathan Orndorff. He is in the 7th position, trying to run down Blaine in that 18. Got Gage, who spun out early. He's moved back up to 8th position. Yeah, Alex Reno. And 9th, Guzzi. And that 26th and 10th. Looks like he's trying to catch up to Alex to pass him. And we got DJ in 11th. Robert Webb is looks like he's disconnected and out of this race. Quickly go back to this battle and see if there's anything brewing up here as of right now. Because he almost has a run. Looks Mouse got some left rear damage to that car a little bit. Not sure where he got that from. Goes to get the good run down the front straightaway. Side by side in turn number 1. He throws it into turn 1 and he'll get the 9th position. Go back up to the leaders as Wes is on a mission again. Now up to 1.6 seconds over David as the battle between Kyle Carpenter and David is getting tighter. We're getting close to the first pit stop, the potentially only pit stop of this race. West gets by DJ and puts him 1 lap down. Right now, this is the closest battle we have as of right now. As DJ will stay high, let these two guys go by. I'm trying to reel in the 25. Get that second position. That gap is opening up. Now 1.8 seconds between West and David, and 2.2 seconds as Kyle Cleveland gets in the wall there in the back a little bit. I'm no foul to the car, it looks like. As now Mitchell is slowly catching Kyle Cleveland. He gets loose. Again, we should see pit stops here pretty soon. Within the next 2 to 3 laps. It's going to be a busy place on pit road here soon. Pretty much everyone will most likely take 4 tires and fuel. I'm going to do this. That is entry to next exit. They have a crappy pit road entry and exit stuff on here. Just testing that out just to see if bad good run, shots, but they have a crappy pit roads entry and exit. So go back to Wes Graham, who's about to put Alex Reno a lap down. But again, we're getting close to pit stops. Actually, there's 36 that just pitted. That's a bad camera angle. Got the 18, got the 24 in as well. 25 David is in as well. Pit stops are happening here. Got 66 of DJ. 36 is off and away. They were the guys who just are pitting right now. Here goes West by. David's gone. Kyle's still sitting there. I don't know if he's got a problem, but he's still sitting there. He goes. Now he's off and away. David just came in, 77. Carpenter, he's coming in for his pit stop. Off and away. He'll be off and away here soon. 4,000 field for the 77. I think Blaine already came in. There's Wes Graham. He's pitting from the lead in his 4 tires and fuel. And caution, the caution is out. As we got Jonathan Order spun on the back straightaway off turn number 2. I'm not sure if that brought out the caution. In fact, looking right now, I know I didn't bring out the caution. I'm saying this in my first-person view. Let's go back. They were talking about another incident. We're gonna go back and we're gonna look at some of these replays here because we want to see. Okay, yes. DJ gets sideways, almost hit that. Okay, now I'm more convinced that he brought it out than I did. But 2 incidents basically back to back. Let's go back to see what happened to also Jonathan Orndorff here. He's going into turn number 2. And he loops it. Yep, just spins it out, trying to keep it on the apron. And he basically did it. He was halfway on the track, and he was trying to get it off. It's a good thing he spun right after the pit lane because, as you can tell, Wes Graham and also Guzzi were coming out, and if they had to cross over the line before, they would have gotten a penalty. So definitely a good thing that Jonathan spun just past the commitment line for exiting. But that is going to bring out the caution during pit cycles. Mitchell was the only car left to still do his pit service and is now the leader as of right now. So he'll come in for his 4 tires and fuel. But with that caution coming out, that is going to lead to a lot of cars being 1 lap down. A lot of guys will get back on the lead lap because of the leader coming in. You had now it looks like Alex is coming in as well. He's 1 lap down though. Mitchell gets 4 tires and fuel. That will put the lead, give the lead back to David in that 25. Gonna have a lot of cars that are going to begin the wave around here. Just like you're gonna have the 24, the 20. Some of these guys will still be a 1 lap down, but they won't go 2 laps down from this. Got Kyle, got Jonathan, got DJ who actually brought out the caution. The 36 as well will get the wave around, and the 26 will get the wave around. But some of these guys will still be 1 lap down. They just won't put them 2 laps down. As the 25 of David will be in the lead again. Kyle Carpenter will be 2nd. Wes Graham 3rd. Mitchell will be 4th. Rest of Alex is going to have to fall back, I believe. But Blaine is 5th. He's on the lead lap. We'll go through the running order quickly. But we're going back to green here soon, as they're into the restart zone. And green flag. We're back racing again on lap 59. David gets a good jump. Wes Graham able to take over that 2nd position from Kyle Carpenter. Mitchell gets into the wall a little bit. Hangs on to it. Here comes Kyle, who, though, is still 1 lap down. Trying to get back up to this top 4, maybe unlap himself, have another caution. And since we've had 2 cautions in this race, it's unreasonable to think we're going to have another one. So, and pushing hard, trying to stay up there is a good reason. Because, you know, of course, if any of the leaders start lapping guys who are on the lap still, like Guzzy, Gage, or anyone like that, makes it harder for Kyle to get back on that lead lap. Oh, Kyle into the wall. Off to number 4. Here comes Blaine to the inside. And this is not for position. But, oof, Blaine throws it in there deep. Let's go back to the leaders as Wes Graham's looking to the outside of David for the lead. David gets a little loose, side by side down the back straightaway. Here on lap 63 into turn number 1. Wes throws it in deep, so is David in 25. Still side by side. Off to number 2. Side by side going to number 3. Who's going to throw it in there deeper? It's going to be Wes Graham. Trying to get that run, but David's still hanging in there tough. But can't do it. Wes Graham will take over the lead once again. Coming onto lap 64. David's not done yet, though. He's looking to the inside of Wes. Wes is able to get the power off turn number 4. Starting pulling away a little bit. Got Kyle Carpenter sitting right there in third. David ain't done. He is trying to get back to the inside of Wes. Wes is able just to have enough power and grip to the outside of him to be able to hold on to that lead. But David is not giving up. He's doing everything he can. Like David's just a little bit better in the center one and two compared to Wes, though. This time Wes got better launch there. Here comes Kyle Carpenter to get the second spot. Side by side into turn number 3. Trying to get that momentum to the inside. Again, it's hard to pass to the inside. You gotta stay right here, side by side, down the front straightaway. Try to pull the slide job into turn 1. Drives in deep, trying to get there. David holds on barely. He's still to the outside. Still side by side down the back straightaway. David's got a little bit of momentum into 3, but Carpenter's going to throw it into 3. Pull a slide job and we'll get second spot. David get a little run back, but we won't be able to have enough momentum to get past him again. As Kyle Carpenter will take second and try to run down Wes Graham. All right, let's go back to in the back here. Let's see what's going on with Kyle Cleveland here. Again, not on the lead lap, but trying to stay within the lead lap area. So in case the caution comes out, he'll get the free pass to get back around again. Sideways off turn number 4 he is, though, pushing that car. Got the 22 Alex Reno. He is 1 lap down as well, but he is in the 9th position. Same thing as Jonathan. I wonder if he's in 10th, trying to get past actually the lead lap car of Blaine in 18. Jonathan trying to get past Blaine in that 18. Trying to catch up back up to Alex, which is 4th position for him. Jonathan slowly trying to catch back up to Alex for that 9th position. As of right now, let's go back up to the leaders quickly. Carpenter's slowly reeling in West, but right now it's about a 0.6 of a second. Kind of sitting there at this point. As when we come back around, be 25 laps to go in this race. The gap between Kyle Carpenter and Wes is open up to about almost a second, about 0.8 of a second now. As Wes starting to pull away, trying to go back to back in wins. Let's go and find any good battles going on, which probably the only battle you're going to see right now is between some lap down vehicles, but you know, it's still for 9th and 10th position. Alex Reno and Jonathan Orndorff. Something trying to get past Alex. If you hear a dog, I apologize. It never likes to shut up. It doesn't. It's got this habit of I have to bark every fucking 5 seconds. So, apologize if you hear the dog in the background. I know it gets annoying just as much as it gets me annoying as well. So, because no one else down there seems to know how to shut up a dog. But that's how it is. As we get through this. Lap 78 here, as the biggest battle right now is the between 22 and the 20. Let's go on board. Jonathan Orndorff and see how he's getting around here. Trying to get to that inside. Trying to cut the apron there. Couldn't do it. Still Alex holding on. Going on board with Alex, see what he's struggling with. You can see Jonathan aiming to dime in the corner trying to get a better run, which works, but it's when you try to get past them, it hurts them. As he gets right to that bumper. Got it. Almost had a run there. Couldn't do it. Gets a really good run in off 4. Slides a little bit off turn number 2, but able to hang on. Goes wide, trying to arc the bottom. Jonathan doing everything he can to try to get past Alex here, trying to get a run. Not quite a good run yet. Alex pulls away just a little bit. Right now, the gap between Wes and Kyle was 1.6 seconds, so no very battles there. No battles between 3rd and 4th. Blaine is way behind. Mitchell, obviously, he's behind these groups here. So, as this time, Jonathan gets a good run down the backstraight. He's going to throw it into turn number 3, and finally gets by Alex. Alex trying to come back to the inside. Can't do it. And finally, Jonathan Order gets by Alex Reno. Wes Graham coming to start finish line, completing lap 87, now on lap 88. Getting close to the finish of this race. Wes Graham putting DJ another lap down. He also put Guzzy a lap down as well. Got David in at 25, in 3rd. Mitchell in that 78. Running in that 4th position. 5th is Blaine, but he's got some damage on the right front, or excuse me, left front. And so should stay in the lead lap is struggling. And probably won't gain any extra positions unless the caution comes out. There's Guzzy in 26, almost going sideways. Now, that is position, battle for a position there between the 26 and the 24. That could move Kyle Cleveland up to 7th. So Kyle is struggling. You can see how loose he is off turn number 4. But still, trying to run down that 26. As for Wes Graham, he was 10 to go. He's coming to 9 laps to go here at New Hampshire. 2.3 seconds lead over Kyle Carpenter. Wes Graham completing another lap, getting closer to the finish here. As that gap between him and Kyle roughly about 2.4 and growing a little bit. Let's look at the battle here between Guzzy and Kyle Cleveland. Kyle looking to the inside in 3. Trying to get past Guzzy. for that 7th position. I know this is a lap down, but side by side, hanging on to it. Kyle drives in deep, gets underneath Guzzi, and will take over that 7th position. So we'll head back to Wes Graham as he's getting close to that finish. When he comes back around to the line, it'll be 5 to go. Again, Wes Graham trying to go back-to-back weeks on winning a race. 5 laps to go. Wes Graham still pulling away. Around 2.4, 2.6 now. Wes just taking it nice and easy as he has no threat to the lead at this point. May catch Gage here at the end. Since this guy's good gap, don't very pressure to try to go past him. Into the line here. 3 laps to go. Before we get to the end here, see if any big gaps. Got Jonathan Ondorf here. Looks like he's anywhere near. It looks like Alex and them are separated. Trying to run down Guzzi there for a position. All right, now 2 laps to go for Wes Graham. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. White flag is out. 1 lap to go for Wes Graham. Gap's down to 2.1 seconds, but I think it's just being nice and smooth. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn number 3. Wes Graham didn't have the strong car at the beginning of the race, but he had a strong one at the end. Off turn number 4, Wes Graham is your winner at New Hampshire. So Wes Graham wins. Kyle Carpenter 2nd, David 3rd, Mitchell 4th, Blaine 5th, Gage in 6th, Kyle Cleveland in 7th, Guzzi in 8th, Jonathan Ondorf in 9th, 10th goes to Alex, 11th DJ, 12th to Robert, who disconnected early in this race. So Wes goes back to back. Won last week, wins today, and we'll do his burnouts here at New Hampshire. Everyone give him congrats, a little bump there. Guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you did like this broadcast, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to this channel and want to see more broadcast style races, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you for the next one.